Think of a sport. You'd probably think of football or basketball. Chess is probably the last thing you'd say. However, sophomore Mantra Iyer disagrees. Mantra's chess career began at the age of 9 when she first competed against her cousin.
One day, my cousin, right, he would just keep beating me over and over again, and I was just not taking it. I went home and I learned how to play, so that's when I was like, okay, wow, seems like a really cool thing to do.
Since then, Mantra's competed in many tournaments, such as the US National Open, at which he placed third and amassed a USC rating of 1782.
There was this one game I played against this kid named Sashil. It was 30 moves, it was a draw, and I kid you not, every single move was a theory move. Every single move was a book move. Every single move you could find on a chess database somewhere. I know it wasn't a win or a loss, but the fact that I was able to remember that, it was really satisfying to put into practice.
But simply earning this rating wasn't easy. It takes a lot of work to get there, even before touching a chessboard.
You can play random moves, sure, but there's something called theory, right? There's different types of structures you can play. You have to know, how do I play against this? Because if you don't know how to play against this in a real game, you're going to lose, okay? Because your opponent is going to know what to do, and you're not going to know what to do. You're going to have to think every single move. You don't want to lose in the opening. You want to battle out in the middle game. You want to play until the end game. You want to win this game.
Additionally, Mantra has faced some not-so-friendly encounters at the board, especially being a female player in a male-dominated sport.
It was like 4 years ago, and it was the last game of my tournament. The guy, he comes to the game, he plays the first move, and then he leaves for like 40 minutes. And I was like, where is this guy? Can I call him off from like a forfeit or whatever? And the TD was like, no, you can't do that. Your opponent played the first move, so you can't technically do that. And I completely crushed him. And then in the end, what he does is he just spits on my board. The best part was at the award ceremony, there was this famous GM, which is a grandmaster, and I completely forgot until he signed my board.
Despite encounters like these, there have been great moments along the way.
So remember how I said before about how people are going to prep against you if they know you're opening? I prepped against the girl. The girl had already lost before she even walked into the tournament hall.
Chess, as we've seen, is a complex sport. But it's more than just 64 squares and 32 pieces, and Mantra sums up the nature of the sport and what it means to her in a single word.
Spontaneous. I love how the game is, but there's so much practice that goes behind it.
Before we go, Mantra has one final message to all the chess skeptics out there who think chess isn't a sport.
If they ever say that, I just tell them, why don't you play me once, and then we'll see what you think about that afterwards.